What's going on, friends? Welcome to the channel. I'm John, and today I wanted to give you my thoughts on the Neuralink implant. The first patient just received it the beginning of this year in January, and if you don't know what the Neuralink is, it's basically a processing chip that is put in your skull that attaches to your brain, so the person that receives it can control a computer basically with their mind. So I think it's a pretty cool concept, especially if you don't have any movement below your shoulders, as the patient does. It's a blessing to be able to do things like that. And the guy's name that received the implant is NOLAND ARBAUGH. And I watched a really cool podcast with him, with Joe ROGAN and himself, and he explains it really well, what he thinks, how he feels about it, and the things he was able to do. And he actually was able to move a cursor on the computer, so move the cursor and click different parts of the computer, and also play chess and online games. So speaking of games, this is definitely a game changer. Now I think within the next 10 years that these Neuralink implants are going to be able to control cars, phones, computers, and that's probably just the start of it. So I'll explain the Neuralink a little bit more. What it is, it's a processing chip, and it has a battery and 64 threads, or if you want to call them wires or electrodes, and it connects directly to the brain, and it reads the neurons in your brain. And he actually had a little bit of a complication where some of the threads retracted from his brain, so the processing chip couldn't read as well as it was supposed to. So this is the first one that was implanted, so there's obviously going to be some problems. And we'll see what happens with it. It's definitely extremely interesting, and that we're headed to a very interesting, maybe scary future. So I still myself kind of wonder why they can't cure a spinal cord injury. Like, why can't they figure out how to reconnect the nerves in the spinal cord? But it's probably a lot more complicated than I understand. But yeah, we'll see what happens with the Neuralink, and hopefully they'll come up with something that can actually reconnect the signals from the break in the spinal cord. So we'll see what happens in the future. We've got a very interesting future, and as you can see, technology just keeps getting better and faster. So we'll see. Personally, in my situation, I don't think I'd get the Neuralink because of I have hand movement and arm movement. But if I were to be C4, C5 as NOLAND is, and can't move anything below my shoulders, I would probably consider it a lot more. So check out the podcast. Tell me what you think. It's really cool. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. I not only provide information on living a good life with a spinal cord injury, but also info on a healthy lifestyle for everybody, and methods to improve your health through discipline, good habits, and nutrition. I am also starting a Go Health Yourself community. It's going to be a weekly newsletter that I send out starting in January, and it's going to be everything I learned over the past 10 years to get better as a person, going from addicted to drugs, not happy, depressed, living a very unfulfilling life, to quitting substances, learning a very disciplined lifestyle, and being very happy overall. So yeah, check it out. It's completely free to sign up. The link is in the description below, and join the team. All right, friends, as always, stay strong, stay active, stay creative, and go help yourself. Over and out.